Please rise, take off your hats, and join us in the singing of our national anthem.
destroys it, it scores! We are live from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville for the 31st annual AHAI All-State Games on the SHL Network. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into tonight's contest, where tonight there's no New Trier or Fenwick, Barrington or Latin. It's all red versus white. The state's top players coming together in this all-star event. Alongside Taylor Ramel, I am Max Anderson, and along with our all-star SHL crew, we'll have the live game action for you from the Edge. Taylor, these players have worked all season to get to a game like this. To have that hard work validated and honored by the whole state is pretty special.
Yeah, it absolutely is. These girls have been looking forward to this for quite a while. Obviously, quite the rewarding culmination of their efforts so far on the season. Of course, none of their seasons are over yet, as the state tournament has yet to start, but plenty still to play for. But a fun evening of hockey awaits some of the best talent here in the state of Illinois.
No doubt about it, as we're going to get to see not just some of the best talent in the state of Illinois, Taylor, but there are certainly some players on the ice tonight that we'll be seeing playing D1 hockey, girls hockey, come next year in college. A lot of talent on the ice tonight, not just here in the state level.
No, absolutely. There's multiple women out here, young women committed to Division I schools, Division III schools, and then a lot of younger women who've made the team this year, sophomores, a couple freshmen out of various high schools throughout the state that have yet to choose or select a college program where they will be playing. But some serious top-notch talent on display here tonight.
Taylor, you mentioned a lot of underclassmen. That is very much the case. There are more juniors, sophomores, and freshmen than seniors by a large margin. You don't often see that in an all-star game like this, but there's a lot of young talent in this state for many years to come.
No, you sure don't. And as a matter of fact, it's the first time in the history of this game where they have outpaced the senior class. You know, if you want to flip it to the boys' game later tonight, there's not a single freshman or sophomore that have been given the nod to attend such a prestigious game. A lot of young women with a ton of talent coming up in the pipeline in the state of Illinois.
Before we get going, we do want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week. I want to thank our great sponsors, CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, Cognitive College Advising, GBN Hockey, Carmel Hockey, and Brink Personalized Nutrition. We thank them for their great support of the SHL and the SHL Network. Of course,
can't be understated enough. They are the reason we are here tonight in attendance, able to bring you this live from Bensenville. So for you family members watching at home or wherever you may be, we are happy to be here bringing you some of the best hockey in the state of Illinois.
A couple of notes before we get started here. 15-minute periods will be played in this women's contest all-state game. There will be no overtime. So we'll play 45 minutes of hockey and get to showcase some great athletic ability. We'll step aside for just a moment here, come back in just a moment with Puck Drop just around the corner. Before we do get going, in addition to the young women that are being honored on the ice, also a few coaches getting the chance to coach this game. I know it's a thrill for them as well. On one half, we have Lenny Munson for New Trier, Anna Zorn from Latin, and on the other half, behind the red bench, we have Manny Ballestro from Warren and Nick Lavelle from Maine Township. So obviously a chance for those coaches as well, Taylor, to see players that in theory they've been playing against all season, but now get to coach some of these players must be a pretty good thrill for these
Yeah,
coaches.
it absolutely is. They have a lot of fun with it, getting to meet some of the other young women that they play against, that they will be playing against come the state tournament, get to forge some relationships. It's just an all-around fun atmosphere here tonight.
Taylor, pretty unique too setting in terms of most of these girls have played against each other all season, and I'm sure they're very respectful in the contest, but in the heat of battle and the heat of sport, things get intense. Now, in a lot of cases, they may be playing with teammates now who they've gone up against and maybe had testy relationships in the past.
Yeah, it certainly is the case. Women's hockey is a small and close, tight-knit group no matter where you go. So most of these girls have played against each other, have sisters who've played against each other. They know each other's families. There's plenty of schools here that are just down the road. We see it in SHL play with New Trier and Loyola. Not to mention, a lot of these young women double roster in the state of Illinois. Namely, they play for their high school team, and they also play for the top-of-the-line elite AAA clubs, Chicago Mission, CYA, Team Illinois. So a lot of these girls have played together in various ways, grown up together. They are very familiar with one another.
Many schools represented here tonight. Obviously, Taylor, we got a chance to see 6 players from New Trier, the biggest represented team here at this game. Got to take a picture before the game, just those 6 teammates all playing in this game.
Such a cool experience to be able to enjoy that with your teammates, girls you've grown real close with.
In addition, you have schools like Fenwick, Barrington, Napper Valley Latin School, as well as Loyola, Lake Forest, Maine Township, District 211, 214 Rebels.
Heavily represented D112, or D211 rather.
Upper Fox Valley as well. So schools from all over the state, all over the area participating in tonight's game, getting their final instructions from their coaching staff. Red has their 5 out and ready to go. Sarah Matthews, a sophomore from Lake Forest, will get the start for the red team in net. Opposite her tonight, Ashley Oman.
And I believe, Max, that we are going to be rotating all 3 of each team's goalies as each 3 of the periods roll on. So each goaltender will get to play 1 period here tonight against top competition from around the state.
Kylie McHugh takes the puck, able to force it out of her own zone, but we're going to get an offsides. It's just
Quick
a
whistle.
little bit early to touch there as this 4-man officiating crew just 20 seconds into the game here, live from the Edge in Bensenville. Thank you for joining us on this very celebratory occasion. A little bit different broadcast, Taylor, than we're probably used to. We don't expect nearly as many penalties or intense plays. This is certainly a celebratory event. That shot easily sticked aside by Oman.
I wouldn't be too sure. I know a lot of these girls are quite aggressive in the corners. We may get a couple penalty shots here and there.
Here comes
liven it up a bit.
Calissa Chong breaks out of her own zone. Now in for the puck, that's Ellie Kaiser. Kaiser skates in. She looks, plays towards the middle, taking a shot. Good fight off there. Kelly Gorbatenko had a chance, now coming back the other way. Ashley Bialis, she's pestered the entire way, can't quite get a shot off. Good defensive play in their own zone by Team White. Back the other way comes White. Here's Ellie Kaiser once again, and just a touch into the zone too early is Kelly Gorbatenko for an offsides.
That was almost entirely a Chicago Mission on Chicago Mission lineup there. You see the black pants with the neon stripe down the side. All those girls playing together for the Chicago Mission, the AAA Women's Club, in addition to their high school teams, but they are rocking their neon socks and neon shells.
Alicia Di Silvestro getting a chance here, winning that face-off draw for Team White. And they're going to settle back in their defensive zone, get the play started. On the back end's Claire Van Dame. Exchange turnovers in the neutral zone. Finally, it's back breaking out of her own zone. She goes forehand back, and oh, big save. Ashley Oman.
Wow, Ashley Oman shuts the door. Post to post, great leg save.
Red keeping the pressure on. Here's Jones. She gets it back to the point. Deflected in front. Another sprawling save from Oman. She's out of her net. And that puck comes trickling out of the white zone. So Red getting the first couple of high-quality opportunities here early on.
I believe it was Veronica Back who was able to squeak through the 2 defenders on the first rush, get a shot off almost scoring. Veronica back with some elite speed.
Now dangerous pass through the middle of the ice, picked off by Simone Bednarek. Not able to make anything of it. Quickly read, able to catch up in their own zone. Here's Veronica Bach. Now with the puck coming up the ice is Tess Clark. She gets it to her line mate. That's Bryn Jones. But quickly White able to steer the puck out. On comes Di Silvestro. She skates wide, near side half board, chops the puck. Hadley Friedman gets it there, backhanded shot in the slot. Couple of deflections along the way, but a save made by Sarah Matthews. So Matthews in net, just a sophomore. We talked about the presence of underclassmen in this game. A sophomore out of Lake Forest is the starting netminder for Red, and having a great season in her own right. Now played back at the point. Margot Bettman tried to get a shot up, but was blocked. That puck comes all the way back deep into White zone. Now a whiff clearing attempt, sharp angle shot, side of the net, foul up again, and falling out it is Omen. 12:05 left here in the first period, 0-0. Teams getting line changes. I think Taylor nailed it. My guess would be, Taylor, that each goalie would get a period in this all-star game. This comes back to the point, a shot but well blocked. Carly Kolasic got the shot off but couldn't get anything towards net. Good block shot from White. Now Ellie Kaiser gives way to Hadley Friedman. Friedman's got a streaker coming up the ice. Couldn't get a shot off. Now Caitlin Maltz. She tries to get rink wide, disrupted the neutral zone. Following it is Kolsak. Now with speed comes Megan McCormick. She holds on, able to keep it in herself in the offensive zone. Makes a nice move around one defender and drops the puck in behind the net. But a good play by Melina Maggio to cut that play off. Now exchanging turnovers here in the neutral zone. Sophia McBain picks it up. She takes a shot on net and easily saved by Matthews.
Was impressed there on that shift by Melina Maggio. Looking real comfortable in her own zone. Able to spring one breakout. A wonderful skater, as she's one of the big pieces belonging to the back end of D211, D214.
Jimmy Warrick describes her as one of the hardest workers he's ever coached. A high IQ player, and very much looking forward to her performance at the next level. Maggio, quite the player for those D211, 214 Rebels,
who are quite well represented tonight. I believe they have 4 players, 5 maybe, 6. Ha!
Good pass from below the goal line. Had Carly Kolasic, couldn't finish it. Now a one-time attempt, couldn't get much on that from Kylie McCoo. Deanna Benzo waiting for it back at the blue line, couldn't get the puck, forced it back out into the neutral zone. Now settling it back on D to D. It'll be Benzo taking it up for Red. Has some space, she'll shoot that one over the crossbar. Here's a centering pass. Oh, just out of the reach of Jenna Rakoski. As she had some space back door, but that pass just a bit errant. Here's a good cross-ice pass. A shot whizzes over the net from Ellie Kaiser. Now Jenna Rakoski able to battle, try to win the puck, loose side of the net. Finally corralled by Kennedy Stein. Up the ice comes McCoo. She'll drop the puck in deep, chase after it. A nice quick play there by Sabrina Schwartzman. Caitlin Maltz with good speed, throws the puck off the boards to herself. And on comes Jana Park. Turned over as they enter the neutrals, or as they enter the offensive zone, excuse me. But on comes Callista Chong. Good pass there, big shot and a better save from Sarah Matthews. Kelly Gorbatenko got loose in the slot but Matthews makes a nice save.
Yeah, that was a wonderful save by Matthews there, and a wonderful drop pass by Callista Chong, freshman forward from the New Trier Trevians. She was able to draw one defender and then drop it to her teammate for a better angled shot. Just an impressive piece of play there by a freshman.
Just to underscore it again, Taylor, only 5 seniors on this red team, and on the white team, only 1 senior. So 6 seniors out of nearly 40 rostered players. Just shows you how much young talent there is in this state right now. Across the girls' game, here's a close-in chance. Stuff attempt from Veronica Bach, couldn't go. Now puck trickles to the corner, near side half boards. Veronica Bach, she just misses the outstretched stick of Ashley Bialis. Then comes White, drop pass there to Jenna Rakoski. She couldn't get a shot off. Now speed the other way is back again. She stops, looks, cross ice, good pass. Park backdoor shot, just missing the far post. Settling it back at the point was Kolasic. Here's another shot, good save from Omen. She had to stay standing to make that save. Now in the corner is Bialis. Battle for it there. Coming away with it is Mubarak. Back to the point now for Red. Shot blocked in front. Good job from Alicia Di Silvestro. To step in the middle of that one. She'll lead the rush for White as they go on changes, trailing the play. Big shot and a good save from Matthews. It was Bryn Levinson who came late into the play with a good shot, but a better save from Matthews. So far, both goalies very impressive.
I was going to say, I've been extraordinarily impressed with both goaltenders so far tonight. Seeing a flurry of shots, not easy saves. They've done a wonderful job of shutting the door.
Play behind the net, puck comes out loose. Here's a close-in shot from Serena Seipel. But again, turned away. Now top. Here's Bettman, shot deflected and easily into the glove of Matthews. 7:15 left here in the first period. 0-0 our score. Now face-off draw won by White, but stepping in front of that pass was a Red defensewoman. And sends it all the way now. Nice, a little bit of trouble handling it there was Ashley Omens. Leads to a chance here for Red. Bryn Jones holds the puck, now drops the puck. Leaves it for Jennifer McGuire. Now back up top. Looking good, move there. Now skating in close. Here's a shot blocked in front by Margot Bettman. The Latin School sophomore stepping in front of that one. Red leads the charge up the ice with 6.5 to go here in the first period. A flowing first period, not many whistles, as we would expect in an all-star game as these two teams come up and down the ice. Holding the puck is Deanna Benzow. She finally gives way. Here's a shot side of the net, goes off the netting, but the backside, not the front side. Breaking out of their own zone, just missing the outstretched stick of Hadley Friedman. But on comes Bryn Levinson. Levinson skates wide. She'll shoot. That one slides across the crease, but not on net. Now Sullivan tries to get the puck in towards Red's net, but quickly there. They're a host of Loyola defensewoman. Now with some space, here's Megan McCormick. She'll wind up. That shot wide of the net. Battling in the corner, puck comes out in front, good stick for Matthews.
Great awareness by Matthews there to stick that puck aside.
Here's a shot block tailored. So far, both these teams, not really, usually all-star game you see a little bit more wide open, but both teams defensively, getting in passing lanes, blocking lots of shots. You don't usually see many blocked shots in an all-star game. Clearly, both these teams, despite it being an all-star game. Good coaching. Exactly, but they want to win the game.
Yeah, no, they absolutely do.
Girls that want to win the game.
You cannot overstate that enough. Competitive, competitive, competitive. This game means something. Little bragging rights.
And you mentioned, Taylor, too, how close of a community girls hockey is here in the state of Illinois. You know,
absolutely,
the winner of this game, there's going to be a little bit of bragging rights as they continue on the circuit and into the state playoffs. Here's a good move around one defender from Megan McCormick. Got tripped up a little bit. Another thing we don't expect to see much of tonight are penalties. But we shall see. Here's side of the net chance. It was Danica Gorbatenko who couldn't handle it. And we come back the other way. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the first period.
It's Napier Valley's Megan McCormick who sent that puck just right across the blue paint for her teammate on the back door. Just couldn't close in time, but that was a wide open opportunity. Great pass there.
Good stick in the neutral zone, not to let that break out as Callista Chong had some space on the near side here. Now Gorbatenko, but she's quickly dispossessed of the puck, and that comes back into the white zone. That icing waved. And Gorbatenko, the elder of the two sisters, Kelly Gorbatenko, heads in, trying to find the game's first goal. We're nearly 12 minutes into this first period, still scoreless. Now waiting back is Bettman at the point, can't get the puck, so instead she'll drop it. Ellie Kaiser takes it below the goal, but not able to do much with it. Here's a shot towards the center of the ice. Again, kicked aside, shot, good save by Matthews, kicked aside. Following up is Christine McKay. McKay gets a good drop pass down below the line. Gorbatenko tried to get it out in front, but again, another good stick. Very aware red defense. Now sharp angle shot, down in a butterfly. Another shot, that one just missing the near post. Puck now loose in the slot and cleared by White. That's going to go the length of the ice for an icing. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Network: CCTY Bearing, OPRF Hockey, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, Cognitive College Advising, GBN Hockey, Carmel Hockey, and Brink Personalized Nutrition. Brink is personalized nutrition for teen athletes. Brink offers nutritionist-designed food and beverages for performance advantage. Check them out and get started at www.getbrink.co. We thank our great sponsors for their support throughout the SHL season. If you're new to our broadcasts, we do the SHL Game of the Week for the Scholastic Hockey League on the North Shore, and a little bit out here in Addison, as York is in the league as well. So we are very happy and honored to have been asked to broadcast this game for you here tonight for AHAI. It is very much something I know Taylor and I have been looking forward to. And we get 2 games tonight.
Yeah, we do.
So
we get to see both the best men and young women in the state of Illinois. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. You said it, we are honored to be here. So thanks to AHAI, thanks to our sponsors at home for making this feasible.
2 minutes left here in the first period. Here comes White. Around one defender's DiSilvestro. And another good save by Matthews. Taylor, you get the sense that you always wonder in an all-star game who has the upper hand. Is it the offensive game or is it the defensive goalie game? And tonight so far, clearly these goalies are locked in. It's going to take a lot of effort to get goals. There's going to be no cheap goals here tonight.
No, I was going to say that the team that's going to win is the team that has Sarah Matthews and Ashley Oman. They have looked like brick walls in the net so far tonight. You see all-star games, for various hockey leagues around the world. They're 10, 12 to 14, 15. This might be an epic defensive battle here.
Annika Nelson takes this puck, drops to McGuire. Oh, taken away. Gonna have 1-on-0 halfway in. Forehand, backhand, big save for Matthews.
Sarah Matthews shuts the door.
Had about 120 feet of one on the goalie and not able to bury our first goal, so we play on scoreless. Here comes White. If they hurry, they could have a 3-on-2. Here's a shot in front, deflected off the crossbar, and now behind the net. Battle for it there. Play starting to pick up. You get the feeling, Taylor, first couple minutes of this game, getting used to new teammates. And now offensive game starting to pick up here. Good block shot up top by Jennifer McGuire. Not to let that shot through. Now out like a light, Bryn Jones skates left, shoots right, but easily swatted away by Omen. Game certainly starting to open up here in the last 2 minutes of the first period.
Yeah, it sure has. These young women, they want some goals up on the board.
Adley Friedman drops. Here's a shot. Good save from Matthews. Puck loose out in front. Matthews doing a nice job getting back to her post, not to let anything squeak in. Now behind the net, chance out in front. Good block pass there from Audrey Hayes. Does a nice job stepping in front of that. The junior forward out of D211, 214. Oh, with pass attempt, very nearly leading to a chance for L&E. Back the other way comes White. Good rink wide pass. Here's Bettman. Excuse me, that's Gorbatenko. With 3 seconds left here in the period, 2-1. That is the end of the first period. Taylor, after one period, scoreless here in this 31st annual AHAI All-State game. We've seen some good chances.
I'm sad. We're seeing new goalies now. We don't get to watch Ashley Oman take on Sarah Matthews any longer. What an epic goaltending battle that was there. Gonna get some fresh blood in the crease. Who knows? Maybe that'll open up some scoring here. I know intensity picked up there a little bit towards the end of the first. But some awesome 200-foot action here tonight.
So we'll take a quick timeout, catch our breath, come back with second period action in just a moment on your home for SHL Hockey YouTube Live. Back with second period action live from the Edge in Bensenville for the 31st annual AHAI All-State Girls game. Of course, we will have the boys game later on, but the girls have 2 more periods. And Taylor, after 2 periods, I should say, alongside Taylor Rambold, I'm Max Anderson with all the live game action for you.
Appreciate that, pal.
And after 1 period, we have a scoreless affair.
Yeah, we do. Just some excellent defensive action so far, as we'll get 2 brand new netminders. It's going to be Caitlin Audette, the sophomore goalkeeper for Barrington, in net for the white team.
And they made it hard on us broadcasters.
They did.
With only numbers on the back to our right. So as soon as she turns her back, we'll be sure to tell you who's in net for white. And we restart play. Now coming with speed is McCoo. She skates around the net.
I believe that's number 1 in net, Max, which would mean that Sarah Matthews has stayed in her crease. Now they're really trying to win here. They're leaving the hot goaltender in between the pipes. The red team is here for a W.
You mentioned.
We haven't gotten to watch the other 2 young women. I'm sure they're able to put up quite a wonderful effort. But play the hot hand if you're trying to win, right?
That's the way it goes. Good pass off the boards, but just a little too far on that one. Just a minute into second period action here. Just taking the puck is Kaiser. Kaiser with some speed and space. She looks, she shoots. Fought off by Matthews. Now into the corner. Puck there from Kaiser. Finally taken away by Rakoski. This puck comes bouncing out of the ice surface with 13:39 left in the second period. Taylor, we talked about the last 2 minutes or so of that first period. You started to get the feeling that everyone started to come together a little bit, start to gel with who they were playing with, because we really saw the game open up.
Yeah, we
saw some really high-quality scoring chances.
Some great scoring chances, but one of the things you mentioned is starting to gel a little bit. We saw some of the passes start hitting tape to tape, crisp, clean, quick.
Gorbatenko, great backhand pass across the crease. But her sister Danica wasn't quite ready for it.
She'll yell at her tonight.
I'm sure they'll go back, watch the film, and say, why wasn't your stick on the ice?
Somebody's going to owe somebody a little bit of homework.
On comes White, continuing to put pressure on.
Woo!
Maggie Cornett, a nice move around one defenseman. It was Jana Park. She's able to recover. Not able to get the puck out. Good job keeping it in by Cora Sullivan.
Maggie Cornetta with a sweet set of hands on that little dipsy doodle there.
Cornetta coming back the other way with some speed. She looks, she turns into the slot. Oh, having some trouble handling the puck there was Matthews. Very nearly leads to a stuff attempt. Puck loose in the slot. Now backhanded opportunity, settling the puck. Dropping to Sullivan. And taking over is Veronica Back. She gives way to Jana Park with some speed. Oh, nice move. There's a shot. Big save. My Back. Now 3-on-2 if they're patient. Gorbatenko, nice move around one defender. Cross side, shoots, scores! And it's Danica Gorbatenko from her sister, Kelly Gorbatenko, for
there
the first
it is.
Goal of the game.
She pays her back on the fumbled pass earlier. And they force Sarah Matthews to go from one pipe to the other pipe. And it just trickles through. Great passing play there.
Very nearly another outstanding save from Matthews, trickling in.
It truly hit. It looked like hit the left inside elbow of Sarah Matthews and bounced down and over the goal line. But the Gorbatenko sisters team up to give the white team a little bit of juice.
So Danica Gorbatenko, the only assist on that play, so it's the Gorbatenko connection. I'm sure that's not the first time the Barrington Phillies have called out that combination this season. It's been a lethal combination for that team. Been a nice season thus far.
Yeah, it sure has. Both of these young women contributing heavily to this Barrington season so far. They've only lost 3 games on the season, so having a spectacular one at that. And obviously, Danica and Kelly doing a nice job of contributing quite effectively.
Well, here's a stuff attempt, but doing a nice job keeping out of the net.
We asked Kelly Gorbatenko for a few words to describe herself. She said, feisty, fast, and aggressive. We saw her take that puck wide and set up that goal. I would say that those are 3 pretty accurate words.
And when you talk about Danica Gorbatenko, certainly a goal scorer as a self-described playmaker, and you saw the sisters get it done there.
Yep.
1-0 early in the second period, 11.5 minutes to go.
Able to speak with their coaches briefly. They said that Danica loves to rise to the challenge, loves to score big goals in big games, and that would seem quite evident.
I would say that's borne true here tonight. Now a shot looking for a deflection was Simone Bednarik. Very nearly a tricky opportunity. White trying to put it 2-0. What a great pass by Sabrina Schwartzman. But not able to handle it on the other end was Martha Mobarak. Now puck loose side of the net. Matthews swats that one away. Taylor, as I look, in fact, at the red bench, we talked about it, I only see 2 goaltenders. So it is possible that we'd only have 2 of the 3 here tonight. Could be why Matthews is getting some extra time here in the second period.
Well, then we'll keep our heads open for the 7:50 mark and see if they swap then. But you're absolutely right. I do not see second netminder.
Again, they did not make it easy on the broadcasters here tonight with only numbers on the back. So can't quite make out the number on the bench.
It's always fun. Numbers and ponytails over the numbers. It always makes for an interesting time up in the broadcast booth. But you're absolutely right. There is not a second goaltender on that bench.
So we will wait to see who comes out here, presumably later in this period. Here's a chance from the point. Backhanded shot off the post. It was a shot from Bettman. And a shot side of the net from Hadley Friedman. There it nearly led to the second goal of the game. Now here's Bryn Levinson. Checked into the boards. Down go those 2 girls in the corner. Back the other way comes Red.
Told you there'd be some checking.
Here's Ellen Nee with a nice play towards the middle. Looking for a backhanded opportunity, but Bettman recovers and cuts that opportunity. Back the other way comes White. Levinson skates wide, skates around one defender, shoots. Fought off by Matthews.
That is a nifty little toe drag there by New Trier sophomore Bryn Levinson, as she's able to open up a scoring lane for herself to shoot the puck on net. Good save.
And it's always impressive, Taylor. You talk about someone like Levinson, only a sophomore, but her coach already describes her as one of the team leaders. You don't often see that from such underclassmen. Tells you a lot about Bryn Levinson, the game she plays.
Absolutely does, and you saw the heart in the battle she just had at center ice. Little Trevian on Rambler action there. We're used to seeing that.
Rivalry as old as time, certainly on the North Shore, playing out here in the All-State game. More than appropriate that the Loyola players and New Trier players ended up on opposite teams here tonight. Here's a shot and a goal! And it's 1-1.
That looked like a deflection in front, a shot into traffic from the high slot. So we're going to wait word on who it was, but I thought...
A couple of deflections in front there.
I thought it was Carly Kolsak in front, a Loyola defenseman who pinched up into the play and found herself in front. I could be wrong, but that's who I thought got a stick on it at the back door.
We will await the PA's official announcement here in just a moment. Either way, it's 1-1.
That is incorrect. It was number 5, Carly Kolsak, as I thought. Some of the parents are laughing as they read the white team's number 5, not the red team's number 5.
There you go.
There we go. They've corrected themselves. All right, and the crowd cheers. All right. They got it right. Second time around.
And Rakowski gets the assist on the play. So 1-1. Here's another sharp angle shot. Big save in net. And that's Caitlin Audette with her first difficult opportunity, and she turns it away. Now cross ice. Good job not letting that puck through. There's a couple of red defensemen. Back the other way comes red. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Skating wide with the puck. Here's a pass across the ice, just out of the reach of Kennedy Stein.
It's a good look. That's absolutely the right play there. Kylie McCoo just throwing a puck a little too far in front of her intended recipient.
Well, Ashley Bialis broke out of her own zone with some speed, but quickly meeting. And we're going to have an offsides here. And reset play with 20 left here in the second period. And Taylor, just as you mentioned, off goes Sarah Matthews, who was outstanding here tonight. Taylor, I know you were impressed.
She was, my goodness.
And on the ice comes, looks like Shira Wine, the freshman from Loyola, appears to have taken over in net for the red team. So, looks like we will not see Ashley Susky here tonight. So Shira Wine presumably will get the rest of tonight's game. 7:07 left here in the second period, 1-1 our score. Abigail Benjamin takes the puck there, breaking out. Here comes red. A lot of speed and space here for Bialis. She looks, she shoots, block shot off the shin pads. And here's a goal! In front was Jenna Rakowski. And I believe she'll get credit for that second goal. It's 2-1 red. Her second point of the evening.
I could be way off here. I thought Jana Park may be getting, but nonetheless, a deflection in front, some sloppy bounces.
Taylor, excuse me, that ponytail covering the number is in fact 18, not 19.
So it's Jana Park, yeah.
Jana Park.
Another goal for the Loyola Ramblers.
They're having a nice night so far.
But Jana Park, right spot, right time, a smart hockey player. You see it there. She's dancing in front of the net. She bangs home a loose puck.
And she buried that top of the left corner. No chance for Caitlin Audette. So the Veronica back and Ashley Bialis get the assists for Team Red. It's 2-1. So White took an early 1-0 lead.
Pair of assists going to the Upper Fox Valley duo. Veronica Bach, been extremely impressive tonight, as you see there.
Oh! Off the side of the post. Bach shot out of a cannon there and nearly got the third goal for the red team. And they finally bury it. This time, it's close in, and it's 3-1 red.
Puck trickled out into the high slot. Bryn Jones, the third Rambler to score for the red team, sitting there and just unwinds a slap shot. Beating Caitlin Audette, high shoulder side, blocker side. Great shot there, but a Rambler with the third goal. Veronica Bach doing a nice job splitting her woman, getting a shot off, just ringing the pipe. Veronica Bach with just an insane amount of speed there.
So again, Veronica Bach with another assist, her second point of the evening.
Bach, fun to watch. Man, does she have some wheels and some hands. Only a junior, but she is already committed to play D1 at Quinnipiac University. Deservedly so. You can. Oh my goodness, can you ever? She can move.
Now back at the point is Benzow. She goes D to D to Kolsak, but couldn't get much on that shot. Back the other way comes White. They hurry. They could have an on-man advantage. Now good pass, just not quite in the wheelhouse of Di Silvestro. Here comes Red. Far side boards Benzow again. Puck comes loose, just out of the reach of Jones. She rolls up and just missing a goal. That comes off its post, very nearly at our third goal in about a minute span.
Puck trickled through the crease. Deanna Benzow sitting there just unable to poke it in time. It hits the far side post. A mere inch and a half to the left. And that would be a fourth goal on the board for the red team.
Face-off draw won by Red. Cross ice again. Back buried into the corner. We'll go to work there. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. That's going to go against Jennifer McGuire as soon as Red's able to touch. But now here's White. They have a 3-on-1 opportunity and an extra skater skating down the slot. Here's a shot. Big save. Puck still loose. And I believe we got a whistle. I thought the puck might have trickled in. We did not, so we're going to have our first power play of this evening's game. Caitlin Audette will have to skate back to her net. The first odd advantage here will come in favor of the white team. And it's Jennifer McGuire, a junior out of Evanston.
She'll head to the box. It was contact initiated from behind. It was just a bad angle. Looked almost like what could have been a checking from behind if it was boys hockey. Obviously, there's no checking allowed at all in girls, but just an odd angled collision on the near side boards.
Here's a shot from the top from Claire Van Dam. Doesn't get through. Back up top. There's Schwartzman. Now Schwartzman gets it back in the slot. Good piece, but nice stick work on the defensive Red. Here's a shot into the glove of Shira Wine.
I believe we have a line of 5 New Trier Trevians on the ice for the white team. You can see the green pants. So it appears as though they're going to go with a little bit of familiarity as they try to work this puck around on the power play and get one up on the board for the white team.
4:24 left here in the second period. 3-1 Red, our score. Now shot into the belly of Shira Wine, the freshman netminder. Perfect so far in net. Face-off draw won by Red. Very quickly, Seipel able to win the puck back in behind. Put a little pressure on, but they're going to try to clear it. Nice job keeping it in by Schwartzman. She skates down below the goal line. Back at the point is Seipel. Back for Schwartzman. She'll take a shot. Back door. Here's a chance. A shot deflected. And Wine falling on it. Seipel doing a nice job moving the puck quickly, finding open ice there, Taylor, and certainly setting up an opportunity for White, trailing 3-1.
We're waning down, 4 minutes left in the second period. A goal for White would look real pretty as they get ready to head into the locker room. A little over a minute left on the man advantage.
Back to the point and Bettman. She drops far side half boards. Now in behind the net, Chong. Back up top, Bettman. She shoots, looks for a deflection, but deflects the wrong direction. Into the corner is Kaiser to dig it out. She looks. Not a good pass cross ice, forces Christina McKay to have to come out into the neutral zone to play that puck with 42 seconds left on the power play. Now Kaiser again gets pressured. Nice job by Kylie McHugh to force this White team to waste a little bit of time. McHugh doing a nice job back checking all over the ices. The senior, the D211, 214, making plays here on the penalty kill. Christina McKay plays up ice. Nice pass to herself. Off the boards is Kaiser, but not able to get it back. The other way comes Caroline Smith. Tries to get the puck back to the point. That will be the end of the power play for Team White. So doing a nice job in net. The freshman Shira Wine, tremendously impressive thus far here tonight. Here comes Ella Nee. She shoots, easily sticked aside by Audette. Nee again, plays behind. Waiting up top is a couple of defensemen. Caroline Smith, along with Kaylee Kolasek. But not able to make a play there. That hot pass skips over the stick of Benzow. 2:08 left here in the second period. 3-1. All 4 goals here tonight scored in this second period. We had a scoreless first period in this All-State game. And the offense certainly picked up here in the second. In the corner, McHugh. But good sticks all around. Maggie Cornetta doing the work there. The other way now comes Jenna Rakoski. Rakoski looks, tries to get cross ice to Stein. Stein shoots! And gets saved by Audette. Now another shot attempt. This one deflected in behind the net. And coming loose to Kelly Gorbatenko. Haven't called her name in a little bit. Had a great first 20 minutes. So that big slap shot whizzes over the crossbar. You saw the heavy slap shot of the elder of the two Gorbatenkos. Just missed the crossbar. Taylor, I know you saw the way she wound up and took that shot.
She has a cannon.
Quite something behind that shot. Here's a shot. Having trouble handling it is Audette. That's a good attempt from Rakoski.
A little iffy on that rebound control. Got to be careful.
Now the speed of Veronica Bach. Again, Taylor clearly has a speed factor.
Yeah, she's
rare on the ice.
fun to watch. She can fly.
Now the Gorbatenko sisters come up the ice. Kelly takes a shot. Up to the challenge of Shira Wine. 42 seconds to go here in the second period.
Another nice shift there by Maggie Cornetta. We've said her name a few times. Especially for a defenseman, she is hopping up and in the play frequently. Describes herself as an offensive defenseman, a playmaker. More than anything, loves to create open lanes for herself to shoot the puck. Her second year playing varsity for Napier Valley. Just incredible speed.
And one of those D1 commits already is.
She sure is. Committed to play Division I NCAA for Long Island University.
Here's a great cross-ice chance. Backhanded shot. What a sprawling save by Audette. Another chance and a glove save.
Great glove there by Audette.
Shayna Park had the entire right half of the net open, but her backhanded shot just a little bit errant of that empty part of the net. Audette able to recover and make a great save.
She sure was, and a great save it was indeed. She flashed that leather and got the glove out at a moment's notice. Been waiting to see that from Audette.
Maggio tries to get it through, but again, a block shot. Taylor, we remarked it earlier, but clearly not getting the message that lots of offense should be scored, because we've had a ton of block shots by these defensemen and forwards.
They want to win.
They certainly do. This chance comes out in front, but waiting for it there is Tess Clark. Now 2-on-1 if they hurry for red.
Didn't look at the clock.
And that will be the end of the second period. So A lot more scoring there in the second period, Taylor. 3-1 our score after two.
What an exciting game so far. We've seen great defense, great goaltending, great scoring opportunities. A couple goals banged home there in the second. Waiting for the floodgates to open a little bit. But some back and forth action, tons of speed. I'm having fun. I know you are.
Certainly are. So we're going to take a quick timeout. Before we do that, I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHO Network. CCTY Bearing, OPRF Hockey, Stormies Tavern and Grill, Cognitive College Advising, GBN Hockey, Carmel Hockey, and Brink Personalized Nutrition. We'll take a quick timeout, let the ice surface clear, catch our breath, come back with third period action in this 31st annual AHAI All-State Girls Hockey Game. back live from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville. Thank you for joining us here tonight for the 31st annual AHAI All-State Girls Game. Shortly after this, on a separate link, which you can find right next to this one, we'll have the boys game live from Bensenville. First, one more period of girls action. The red team leading 3-1 after 2 periods. Alongside Taylor Rammel, I'm Max Anderson. The rest of our great SHL crew bringing you this all-state game live from the Edge in Bensenville. So thank you for tuning in.
We're going to get a third netminder here for the white team.
We are. And this one's going to be Ali Quaylar, a sophomore from Fenwick.
Only a few Friars made their way out here tonight, but we're going to have Shira Wine remain in net. The Chicago Mission and Loyola Academy product. Has looked solid indeed in her net, just like her teammate Sarah Matthews did to start the evening.
So getting ready to start here, some excited fans certainly cheering on.
I'm sure the microphones picked those up.
I'm sure glad we had our headphones on there. Front that screech just a touch, shot right off the draw as we get started. It's Callista Chong battling along the far side half boards. Ashley Bialis there as well. Good block shot.
Great block shot.
You could hear that one all the way up here.
Yeah, but man, does Kelly Gorbatenko have a cannon of a shot.
Here's another shot intentionally wide, looking for a deflection.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to put my shin pad in front of that.
She certainly can let it fly. We've seen it several times here tonight. Caroline Smith skates wide. But a good defensive play from Cornetta not to let her get all the way to the net. Now in behind, looking out in front, hot pass just over the stick of Bialis, but able to keep it in at the point was Bryn Jones.
It's a great pinch there to keep that puck in.
Back the other way it comes Gorbatenko. Skates wide, she shoots off the pad. Fouled up, big by Shira Wine.
Shira Wine flashes the leather. Looked like Patrick Waugh.
Just a minute, 10 seconds here into the third period. Already a couple of grade A chances, and you see, Wine's teammates coming over, tapping her shin pads.
The white team could use a quick one. Shira's having none of it.
Face off, draw to the left to Wine. There's the linesman. Kind of gives a chuckling look to one of the red defensewomen trying to break into the circle quickly. Like, hey, this is an all-star game. Let's not have to throw anybody off the face-off dot here. And we play on. Kennedy Stein along the far side boards, carries that puck out, but quickly taken away. Stein again, far side boards, carries the puck in, looks, shoots, thought off by Audette. Far side boards continue to battle, puck comes loose, but into the waiting arms of Team White and Simone Bednarik.
Nice piece of play there on that last shift by Lake Forest senior Kennedy Stein. Forward committed to play Division III next year at Augsburg University in Minnesota.
Great back check there from Bryn Levinson. That's going to be a penalty. It looks like it's going to be a hooking or a hold. It'll be a hold instead. So it'll be White headed to the power play here, getting a chance.
Bryn Jones to the box, I believe, for red.
So with White down 2 goals here, a huge opportunity with the skater advantage. 12:41 left in the third period.
I wish I could give you some stats on how the red team's penalty kills performed so far this season. We don't have those. So we'll see if the white team can get a very much needed goal here in the third.
There's Christina McKay, a shot from the point, easily gloved.
It's going to take more than that to get past Shira Wine. Holding confirmed as the call on the PA.
And Christina McKay drops the puck in behind the net. Battle for it there. One. Here's a shot loose in the crease. A shot from Serena Siepel.
So this time we have an all Trevian forward line here on the power play rather, but mixing it up a little bit on the back end. We got Margot Bettman, sophomore from Latin School. Opposite Christina McKay, the sophomore from Glenbrook.
Cross ice, here's Bettman, she shoots, tries to get a deflection in front. Can't quite get it all through, and a good clearance there by Melina Maggio. Able to break out, here's a 3-on-2 for White, they're patient. Skating down the slot is Friedman, and a good job. Here's a follow-up shot, not much on that shot. Tried to backhand it off the back of the goalie.
Just a flurry there. Look at a little pushing and shoving too.
It was Serena Siepel who couldn't quite get much or get everything she wanted on that shot with 1:04 left here on the power play, 11:45 in the third period.
Bryn Levinson was circling the wagons right in the blue paint, hoping to be the recipient of a loose puck sliding through the crease. The new Trier sophomore, her first year on varsity, looking great tonight.
Here's a shot backhand. It comes deflecting in an awkward way. Red doing their best to try to clear the puck out. Here's Caitlin Maltz. Who got taken down. She did. She sends a little check the way of Sophia McBain. Now another chance. Big stick save. And off the chest and finally put in. And it's 3-2.
That puck took a couple strange bounces. It looked like it went off a stick, thinned the crossbar. Shira Wine raised the blocker up to try to bat it away, and it sent it further up into the air, back down, hitting a stick, and into the back of the net. So a strange series there nonetheless, as they needed. White gets that second goal, and things are looking a little different.
And a power play goal at that to bring it back to just a 1-goal game with 11:21 left in the third period. We'll wait the official scoring, as there was a mad scramble in front of the net. A couple of candidates could have gotten that one. We'll wait to see what the referee told the PA man. So the goal goes to Elena Kaiser, with assists going to Megan McCormick and Cora Sullivan. So 10:40 left here in the third period, and it's 3-2 Red. And certainly in an all-star game, you'd like to see how close we've gotten here in the third period. And I'm sure both these teams, Taylor, we talked about it. It's an all-star game, but both want to try to find a way to win this game.
Oh, heck yeah, they do.
Fouled up, another shot, and a couple of good saves by new White goaltender, Allie Quaylar.
Veronica Bach again on the far side with the elite speed up the wing. She gets that shot off. She is just flying out there.
She's certainly smooth. As on comes Maggie Cornetta, hopping up from her defensive spot, drags, backhanded shot, puck
Great
loose.
save, Shira Wine. That back door looked like it was open for a split second, and she shuts it. But I've been told Veronica Bach goes by Ronnie Bach. So that's how we will address her the rest of the evening. But she is fun to watch.
Sure is. I don't know about you, Taylor. I'd say probably the fastest player we've seen on the ice so far here tonight, Veronica Bach.
I would say Quinnipiac will be pleased to get her on campus next season. 2 seasons from now. She's a junior.
Only a junior.
Great pass here.
Here comes Jana Park, and she scores! Her second goal of the game makes it 4-2 Red.
So Jana Park, the recipient of a gorgeous pass from Kennedy Stein. Loyola from Lake Forest. As the scout gets him up with the assist. And the Rambler puts him up with the goal.
9:43 remains.
Just a great pass too from the red line, just had her teammate cherry picking a little bit.
And it's one of those
Placed
awkward
it perfectly.
where they were on the same vertical length of the ice.
Yep.
No angle there.
No, just a well-executed pass and an even better reception there by Jana Park to catch that on her backhand, pull it to the forehand, walk it in, and just bury it 5-hole.
Kennedy Stein, the lone assist for Team Red there. So Jana Park with her second goal of the evening, certainly I would say in a running for that MVP award. Now here's a shot fought off. Mike Quaylar tried to keep it in at the blue line. That's going to be offsides. Good attempt by Tess Clark. Just did trickle over the blue line. So White brought it back within a 1-goal game just a few minutes ago, but it was Jana Park, Loyola Rambo, who responded for the red team to make it 4-2. Comes Simone Bednarik, but she has the puck taken away. On comes Kylie McCoo. McCoo loses the puck as she enters the zone. Good rink-wide pass. Here comes Mubarak. She stops, looks, tries to get the puck cross ice, but a good stick from Bryn Jones prevents that.
McCoo has some speed too. She can move her legs, and you saw that there. She caused a little bit of an issue for the white team trying to gain some zone entry. She was just right there, wouldn't let them get in, wouldn't let them establish any sort of zone presence.
Backhanded shot, couldn't get a lot on it. Keeping it in as Red. Oh, great cross ice pass opposite circle to Kylie McCoo. She shoots that one, just missing the net.
Melina Maggio, you said it. Beautiful saucer pass, cross rink to try to set up her teammate on the back door.
Now Bryn Jones goes all the way around the net. Red with an extended zone opportunity here. Been about a minute of straight zone time for the red team. Finally, White able to get some possession. Cross ice pass, a lot of space for Di Silvestro. She skates wide just behind her own net, very nearly an own goal. As it nearly crossed up line and net, she's able to stick that toe out, keep it out, and keep it a 2-goal game. Now battling as she enters the zone is Caitlin Maltz. Not able to continue on. Now Maggie Cornetta with speed. She's got a 2-on-1. She's got a winger ready. Takes the shot instead, gets it blocked now into the corner. As Cornetta has her stick being held a little bit, no call. Here's the shot of Caroline Smith, blocked in front. And just out of the outstretched stick of Hadley Friedman. That will go the length of the ice for icing. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Network, CCTY Bearing, OPRF Hockey, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, Cognitive College Advising, GBN Hockey, Carmel Hockey, and Brink Personalized Nutrition. 7:12 left here in the third period.
So I'm not sure there if the cameras were able to pick that up, but Carly Kolsak was the one who took that shot from outside the zone that caused the icing call. She skated right over to the linesman, laughing the entire way and motioning with her hands, hitting the top of her stick, saying it was deflected, it was deflected. The referees laughed. Not buying it tonight.
I don't ever want credit for an unauthorized icing. You know, coaches don't like to give up those offensive zone draws to their opponent, even in an all-star game.
Loyola sophomore being a little sneaky there, seeing what she could get away from, get away with, rather.
And we have a whistle, not exactly sure what for. And a face-off draw coming down to the red zone. That's a rule in girls hockey I'm not familiar with. That a shot on net from behind the red line apparently is an icing. So, Taylor, I don't really have much more of an explanation for why we just had a whistle.
White team has some speed now.
Here's a shot off the post. What a shot from Megan McCormick. It went off the inside of that post. I don't know how that puck didn't end up in the net. McCormick let go a wicked wrister and didn't find the back of the net with 6:15 to go here in the third.
Shira owes that pipe next to her a nice dinner, or maybe some candy, I don't know what, but that pipe saved her a little bit there. Wow.
I think she would tell you she knew exactly where she was playing and where that post was.
I'm sure she would.
Alas, we stay at 4-2.
Here's Bach. Just dancing around the offensive zone.
Tries to get it back out in front, but a good stick from Sophia McBain prevents that. Out comes Red.
Great play.
Coverage from Tess Clark. Then comes Jenna Rakoski. She drops, she looks, and stepped in front is Gorbatenko. There goes Gorbatenko. She beats her defenseman, backhand, forehand,
Great
and
save.
A big save.
Shira Wine on the breakaway. Great save. But a great defensive play, Max. We talked about it. Tess Clark, the Lake Forest High School scout sophomore defenseman for the Red Team. Second-year varsity player.
Really an interesting story from Tess Clark. Only a sophomore, already has eyes on wanting to go to the Naval Academy.
Yep, very impressive young lady.
And certainly has indicated that she already as a sophomore thinks she wants to be in the FBI someday. So clearly a very civil service-minded Tess Clark.
And adds that she wants to play hockey at the Naval Academy too. So
right on.
Clearly has her sights set.
Here's a deflected shot chance out in front. Just not ready for it was Rakoski. That had been offsides if Claire Van Dam continued to play that puck. Instead, she left it, avoiding the call. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the third period, with the red team still winning 4-2. Cross ice into the slot, but couldn't get an accurate shot off.
It was Jana Park tried to cut to the high slot and fire one home.
She's looking for a hat trick.
Yeah, she wants the hat trick. Absolutely right.
Here comes Gorbatenko again. She shoots just.
Is that the second post she's hit?
That looked like it got the outside of the post there.
Snake bit.
Gorbatenko wins back, shoots, hugging that post. Doing a great job, still hugging that post.
And she'll hop on it.
Is Shira Wine, but you saw Gorbatenko tried to see if Wine would ease off that near side post, try to sneak it in past her left shoulder. Shira Wine would have none of it.
So patient with the puck, and another post.
Face-off draw, won by White. Back to the point and Bettman. She shoots, gets a deflection, still loose. Loose in the crease. Somehow that puck didn't end up in the back of the net.
How?
So
that's some heads-up hockey by Shira. She pounces on it before danger arrives.
So under 4 minutes now to go in the game. Far side half boards. It's Martha Mobarek, freshman from Latin, getting some more ice time. And just missing the outstretched stick of Kylie McCaw. I want to thank our great sponsors one last time here. CCTY Bearing, OPRF Hockey, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, Cognitive College Advising, GBN Hockey, Carmel Hockey, and Brink Personalized Nutrition live from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville.
Tell me a little bit about Brink, Max.
Brink is a personalized nutrition for teen athletes. Brink offers nutritionist designed food and beverage. We'll hold that thought as Red has a 2-on-1 opportunity. Shot just missing the far post. Great 2-on-1 there. Brink offers nutritionist designed food and beverages for performance advantage. Check them out and get started at www.getbrink.co.
We're going to get a penalty here, tripping the call.
And so a chance here towards the end of the game.
I believe it was Simone Bednarik who was taken down. Yep.
White with a huge opportunity with 3:26 to go.
There's McCoo into the box for tripping for the red team. Another man advantage for the white side here as we are under the 4-minute mark. So will White be able to draw back within one?
Face-off draw win in the offensive zone. Big for White here. Pausing. Good patience from Cora Sullivan. Tries to drop it low. Gets it back to Sullivan. She looks. Drops it back near side half boards. Drops below the goal line. Out in front. A shot. Big save by Shira Wine. Now, I'll tell you, Taylor, I would say Jana Park probably in the running for the MVP award, but you would certainly have to put Shira Wine in that conversation as well. She's been outstanding in net.
Yeah, the red goaltenders have been bringing it tonight. Sarah Matthews and Shira Wine, both spectacular, both just showing why they are so dominant in the state of Illinois this season.
I would guess,
and young,
Taylor,
young
I was
freshman.
just going to say, I would guess we're going to see him in this game again.
Freshman and sophomore, they have all the room in the world to grow, plenty of time to hone their skills and decide where they want to continue their hockey careers. These young women.
Just a touch offside there.
Just looking fantastic between the pipes. I would agree with you, though. Jana Park still gunning for that hat trick, but she's looked fantastic tonight. She has 2 points.
Sure.
Also with 2 points, Veronica Ronnie Bach with the wheels. I don't think we've stopped talking about her on the broadcast.
White's going to take their time out here. No, we sure haven't. She's been outstanding as well. I want to reset it one more time here that we really appreciate you joining us here for this 31st annual AHAI Girls All-State Game, proudly presented to you by the SHL Network. And we thank the AHAI for the opportunity to broadcast this event alongside Taylor Rammel. I'm Max Anderson, the rest of our great crew. We'll make sure to acknowledge them before we're done with tonight's broadcast. But if you're watching this game, please, please, please switch over once we are done here to the men's feed. That will be coming up at 8:35 p.m. tonight.
Just some more action, some more top tier, best in the state of Illinois action coming at you right afterwards.
So we'll get probably a couple of minutes here as this game only has 2.5 minutes to go to reset, catch our breath, and come back for the boys game in just a few minutes live from the Edge. Beautiful facility down here next to O'Hare. I'm sure if you are familiar with the hockey community here in the Chicago area, you surely know the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, formerly the home of the Chicago
Steel.
The
United States Hockey League, Chicago Steel.
And it's the home of Robert Morris University as well, and a host of other programs.
Chicago Mission, I believe, is the AAA club in the building, though I know it's bounced around to a few different clubs over the years, over the last decade or so. I know Team Illinois was here for a stint. But some top-tier hockey in this building year in, year out.
So here's White with a minute left to go on their power play advantage. Good drop pass to Cornetta. She skates up, looking for something towards the middle of the ice. Doesn't have it, instead drops back. Far side half boards. Up top, McBain. Cross ice. Here's Wine's up. Shot. Bad pad save by Wine. It was, of course, Sullivan who wound up for that shot. Now battle along the far side, half boards with 30 seconds left on the power play. Another shot. Wine turns that one aside. And cleared by Red. So it looked like Allie Quaylar started to come out of her net.
She sure did. She wanted an assist.
And she's starting to edge towards the bench, and that's 6 attackers now for the White team with 1:40 to go here in the third period. Again, Red's going to be able to clear that puck, knocking it down. At least was Cora Sullivan. Now one more chance up the ice. That's the end of the power play for Team White. So now it's 6-on-5 with the White team having pulled their goalie just a few moments ago. Skating wide's McCormick. Drops top of the circle. She shoots, deflected, scores! A deflection in front makes it 4-3 Red with 1:13 to go.
Things are getting interesting, and the shot from the point after creating space for herself and opening up a shooting lane, Kelly Gorbatenko, who came on the ice for the goaltender that just came off the ice. So a smart addition there by the coaching staff on the White bench, namely Lenny Munson, head coach of New Trier, and Anna Zorn, the Latin coach.
But it might have been Maggie Cornetta in
It was
front.
somebody deflected it in front of the net, but it was Kelly who opened up a shooting lane, got herself distanced, and fired a heavy wrist shot.
So again, White's able to win this face-off draw. There goes Quaylar. It was Maggie Cornetta that gets the goal. And Gorbatenko, just as Taylor mentioned, gets the assist. Here's White. Here's a shot. Cross-ice pass. Looking for Gorbatenko. Just wasn't ready for it. 52 seconds to go. 6 attackers on for White. Near side circle. Here's a shot. That one goes flying across the crease, but keeping it in is Sabrina Schwartzman. She tries to drop the puck down, knocked down in front by Maggio. Trying to clear it as Red, they're able to. 35 seconds to go, 4-3. Red leads. And certainly the tempo of this game's picked up here in the last couple of minutes with it only being a one-goal game.
That was Jana Park with the nice individual effort to get that puck deep.
Ellie Kaiser, a little bit errant on that pass. Gorbatenko has to wait for that puck to come below shoulder length before she can play it. Trying to toe drag now in front. Trying to set up at the blue line, able to keep it in. Is Chong. She looks, goes around two defensemen. No, good stick from Red with 7 seconds left. Jana Park looking for that looking for that third goal. Instead, it'll be an icing with 3.7 seconds left. So a last gasp opportunity here for White to try to see if they can find an equalizer.
And it looked like it was Abigail Benjamin who tried to get the puck to Jana Park for that hat trick. Abigail, the junior defenseman from Lake Forest High School, I believe was the one who tried to pop it up to Jana Park. A little moon pass action, spring her forward, but it was just out of reach. As her teammates are trying to get her that hat trick, it doesn't look like it'll happen. Unfortunately for Miss Park.
So face-off draw win won by Red. That's the buzzer. And winning the 31st annual AHAI All-State Girls Game is Team Red. Big congratulations to them. Of course, your goal scorers here tonight for Team Red. Carly Kolsak got the first goal. Jana Park got the second goal. Bryn Jones the third. And once again, Jana Park with the fourth on the opposite side for White. Your goals here tonight, Donica Gorbatenko, Ellie Kaiser, and Maggie Cornetta.
I believe all four of those goals from Red coming from Loyola Ramblers. So the Ramblers had themselves an evening.
It's a great call by you, Taylor. You're very much correct on that. That was all four goals.
Bunch of yellow helmets like bumblebees out there putting pucks in the net.
So we'll wait just a moment for the official announcement of the game MVP. I think Taylor and me both speculated it'll be Jana Park.
I would not be disappointed to see it go the way of Sarah Matthews or Shira Wine, though, and we've talked about them endlessly.
What an outstanding game we had here. Certainly every bit as competitive as we'd hoped for,
Absolutely.
Especially there at the end. Getting to a one-goal margin in the final moments. Both teams now gather at their respective blue lines as further announcements will commence here in just a moment. But Taylor, certainly our first chance to see this all-state game and some very impressive talent on the ice. And we talked about it, a ton of young talent, like six seniors on the ice.
Yep. That's astounding. I mean, it's
really
really
remarkable.
it is remarkable, the amount of young talent here in the state of Illinois. These young women working so hard to get to this point. Plenty of whom will be playing Division I and Division III NCAA hockey here in the next few years. Plenty of these young women I'm sure we'll see here next year, the year after that, and a few the year after that.
No shortage of freshmen either. 2 on the Red side and 3 on the White side. So 5, almost as many freshmen as seniors in this game.
Yeah, yep, 100%. And I can tell you who will be 2 of the goalies on the ice next year.
No doubt about it. We saw some impressive goaltending here tonight at the Edge. One last time, I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Network. CCTY Bearing, OPRF Hockey, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, Cognitive College Advising, GBN Hockey, Carmel Hockey, and Brink Personalized Nutrition. So if you've been here for tonight's girls game, please join us with the boys game.
So Sarah Matthews,
Certainly deserving. We discussed
Certainly.
maybe it would be one of the red goalies.
one of the
as
goalies.
well. She was outstanding.
She sure was. I mean, the number of grade A scoring chances that went the way of red that she shut the door on to start the first period and a half for the red team. She was outstanding. So a big congratulations to Sarah Matthews, deservedly so, the sophomore goaltender from the Lake Forest High School Scouts.
So the waning moments here of this game, they'll clear the ice. We want to give a great thank you for joining us here tonight. We really appreciate you tuning in. Like we mentioned, please flip over to our second stream where we'll go live in just a few minutes with the boys game coming up in just a few minutes. Do want to thank our great crew here, Matt Budin, our cameraman, Jimmy Olson, our technical director, alongside Taylor Ramel. I am Max Anderson. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll talk to you again in just a couple of minutes on the boys feed, right here on your home for SHL Hockey, YouTube Live.